Hey everyone, welcome back to After the Pause. Kristy, Happy New Year. We made it
Happy
through the
New
holidays.
Year. Woohoo!
Woo! The holidays are always so busy. I mean, you guys have so much going on in Thailand with the team there and the kids. And then, here we've got a lot of family stuff. But we made it through the holidays. Happy
You
New Year.
survived.
2023. I
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, please.
In Thailand, okay, this doesn't technically happen here until April, which counts as we do celebrate New Year with the rest of the world. But then Thailand has their own New Year, Sangkran, Water Festival Week in
Yes.
April, and it will be the year 2566. So happy almost 2566, everybody.
Wow. And they said the world would end well before that, but
We're
sure
still
hasn't.
rocking.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. All last year, I couldn't tell you what year it was. Like I got married last year. We published a book, and the
Mhm.
people would say "Oh, when did that happen?" I'd be like, "Yes, we got married May 20th, 2020." And I just kind of
Mhm.
mumble it off because I couldn't quite get
It's
it
been
right.
a
So
lot.
Here's the hoping.
Is that going to be one of your New Year's resolutions? Is
Ooh,
that you will know the year all year long?
I think that is a good. Here's my resolution for this year. This year, the year of our Lord, 2023, I will finally stop calling it 2020.
That feels like a win.
That feels like a win because
We're early on, so who's to say how long that one will last?
I used to
But
say, I'm sure that in my journal tomorrow, when I journal, it'll say 2022 because I still don't know what year it is. It's fine. Kristy, what's a
uh,
resolution of yours?
oh man, I shouldn't have given the question because here's the thing. I am truly terrible at resolutions. Like I have hopes and stuff for the year, but like there's this pressure that gets added
Hmm,
to it when you call it a resolution for some reason. And I just get so nervous and I'm like, am
that's
I actually
fair.
going to do it? But um travel more within Thailand honestly is high
Ooh,
on the list. There's
yeah.
just so many cool places to see and it is hard to do with ministry schedule and all the things that happen in life. But to even one or two places that I
Yeah.
haven't been before on the
Oh,
list.
man, and Thailand's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent resolution. You know what I feel the pressure of in the new year is this new new trend of a word for the year. And I
Mm-hmm.
love the idea, but as a writer, there's just so many words. And I feel the
Mm-hmm.
pressure to come up with the perfect word. So
I look,
sad.
I get that trend. It's funny to me because I feel like I've been doing that forever. Like it's just my thing that I like to do with the Lord. That and I feel like sometimes it's a word, but sometimes it's like a phrase. But I take the pressure off of it. I'm like, Lord, you speak over this year, whatever you want it to be, and just make it clear to me when I need to know it. And
That's good.
sometimes that happens right at the beginning of the year, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I'm a couple months in and I'm like, you know what? I think the mantra is for this year. I think it's this.
Ugh.
So take the pressure off, friend.
And this is why it's not just the Kate show, because Kristy is incredibly wise and amazing. And we all need her in our lives, but she's my friend. Back off, everybody. Just kidding.
Can't have too
Uh,
many friends.
no, 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 of course not. Kristy, you know what I think we should do for this first call of January, for after the pause? We always throw out the silly question of irrational fears to our guests. We'll probably
Mhm.
keep doing that. Um, you know what? We haven't been vulnerable enough to share our own irrational fears. And so today I want to hear what is your irrational fear, and then I promise I will share mine. One
Okay.
of mine.
I think mine did come up on one of our early chats um, with someone. Don't remember which one, because I remember mentioning like whoever shared, they gave their irrational fear. And I was like, you know, that actually makes sense as an irrational fear. Mine's just dumb. I have an irrational fear of clowns, but it feels like it's okay to have
Yeah,
fear. I
it's
have always
terrifying.
been afraid of clowns ever since I was little, to the point where, look, confession. At like a parade or something, if I see a clown, I will walk the other way.
That's fair.
I just
When clowns have been like, when they end up in haunted houses and
Mhm.
like when they end up in like horror movies,
Yeah.
I think it's okay to have that fear.
Yeah. And it's not even because of seeing those things, because I hate horror movies. I do not like to be scared, so I just don't watch them.
That's fair.
But it's this idea, it's the painted face thing for me, because I have a problem with, look, I've got a problem with porcelain dolls, got a problem with just the whole just weird looking face thing. I don't
That's
like
fair.
it. Yeah.
That's fair.
Creepy. Kate, please share. I know some of your irrational fears, and I do think they're hilarious, but what one would you like to share tonight?
Guys, I should just be honest. There's two that are battling for first place constantly. It's not even like, this is like a recent thing. No, this is like years in the making. Two. First one, frogs. I have an irrational fear of frogs. I think they're disgusting and they're slimy and they're unpredictable and you never know when they're going to bounce on you. And I just don't like it. And apparently they pee all the time and I just don't want that. And the second one, I hate stickers and I hate all things sticky. I hate tape and I hate stickers. But here's where it came from. Here's where the frog, I don't really understand where that one came from. I think it's the unpredictability of when they're going to hop on you. And that was hair. I just don't like it. I think stickers definitely came when, like, as a kid or just as an adult, you accidentally, like, the tape or something gets dirty and then you like feel like the grime in the dirt and I just nope. And I also don't like the feeling of sticky things. I'm not a sticky person. I don't like that. I love Gooby Gone because you can get rid of all that gunk. So there you go. For all of
Thanks,
our people
Steve.
that
And
gave
you
us such like
unpacked a lot.
yeah, so now it's counseling with Kate. um I just think for all of our friends who have answered that question, it was only fair that we also answered that question.
And please don't send us anything
No,
to do with our irrational fears.
please.
That is also an irrational fear of mine, because people will just in
Mm,
send me pictures of clowns and I hate them.
yeah, that's fair. The people or the clowns?
You know, it's a toss up, really.
Oh
Don't
my
send me
gosh.
clowns.
That's too good. Wow. Excellent. You know what? We're starting off the year really well.
Oh, shoot. That's how we lost everyone.
And all of our subscribers, all of them. We have so many. Wow, friends. Thanks for sticking with us this year. I'm so excited. We're so excited. We have a lot of amazing content coming your way. This year we're continuing to dive into courage. We're continuing to dive into um just the Father's heart. What does it look like? What does his heart look like? And we'll never know everything about the Lord. That's impossible. But I think that there's so many things that we can discover and rediscover about his heart and his love for us. And we are all about each of us and helping others encounter the heart of the Father and to live with courage in our everyday lives. And so this season, this year, as we dive into After the Pause, we're going to be diving into that. We've got some more friends that will join us as we talk about courage, what it looks like in their life. But we're just really grateful for this opportunity to be in your life. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it. We would love to just pop up in your life when you're least expecting it, much like a clown, but less scary. Sorry. But this season you'll get a lot more of this interaction between Kristy and I, and who doesn't love that? So yeah, Kristy, anything else you want to say to our people?
Yeah. Okay. Look, because it has to be said. If you have
Oh yeah.
never read this, put it on the list of books that you want to read this year. It is well worth your time. I mean, obviously we believe in it. We wrote it, but truly, like, if I could give you like a prayer, a word for the year, it would just be simply the phrase, your courage matters. And
Yeah.
just understanding that, how you can live that out, how valuable your steps of courage are, and the impact that your steps of courage can make on the world.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. So dive in.
That's a good word, man.
Yeah.
That's maybe the word of the year is courage. And then the resolution is to read A Place Called Bravely. You're welcome, everybody. But seriously, you can pick up a copy at a place called braverly.com or online wherever books are sold. There's also on a place called braverly.com a free ebook of this book, which is really exciting. This book we wrote to do in community. And so we also created a small group guide for the book that you don't need in order to even do with the small group. But if you're hoping to do it with a small group and you like the extra structure or questions or whatever, that is on there as well. A place called braverly.com/resources, and it's free. So download it, share it with friends. We just wanted to create another resource for you because we believe in your courage. Like Kristy said, your courage matters. And we want to walk alongside you in this. So I'm excited for next week and the weeks that follow. But for now, Happy New Year, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Woo-hoo. Happy New Year.